I know one thing, that I know nothing. Socrates. Boy, that's an apt phrase for this game. And we're going to be investigating what has happened to a lost colony. Alright, here we are. We have just landed on the planet. We are here to investigate a colony, I believe. They told us that our orders would be left here in the... So here's our quad. We have been instructed to investigate base over here, or colony. And we have a little bit on our heads-up display. We have search for Hiroka Zong. So we also have locations just about 500 or 600 meters. But here's our quad. This is what we're going to take, because in this quad we have a survival kit. And as we lose energy, O2 or H2, we can press and hold on here and access this unit here. I could turn off the tooltips, but I'm choosing to leave them on, as perhaps it'll help someone learn as we go. So this won't be a dramatic gameplay. It'll be a guide of sorts, but also a little bit of a story to go along with it too, I think. So we'll kind of play along with the story. So let's look for our orders in here, inside the quad. In here we have a data pad. Important. Extraction team orders. So we are the extraction team. And we have med kits, power kits, a couple of pistols. Let's put a pistol and some ammunition on us. And then also a welder, a grinder, and a hand drill. They're always good to have those on your person. We're probably going to need them pretty soon, I believe. These power kits might be handy if we get away from our quad, or our quad gets damaged. So let's end the med kit, definitely, if we don't have access to our survival kit. The survival kit will also give us the ability to mine ore and other resources that we find. But let's hop into our ship, or into our quad here, and we will hit Y. Well, Y, it's already on, so you hit Y to turn the machine off and on, and then P to turn on the parking brake and off. The parking brake is already released, so let us move forward. We can hit V to get an exterior view, and also Alt to kind of look around here. Hold Alt and move the mouse. So we're going to head on down this hill here and go to our first destination. Now we will, once we get to this location, we'll read our orders and see what we're supposed to be doing here on the planet. I know there's a colony. I'm not sure where it is. Looks like it might be over there somewhere. So take it easy. We don't want to flip our quad, as it is rather difficult to turn it right side up. So we'll take it easy up the road. Looks like there's a fire over here. Some damaged equipment. Now let's see what we can find here. Oops, sorry. Alright, pull in our quad. Here we go. Let's hit the parking brake. We'll power down the unit for a minute and hop out. There we are, standing on the wheel there. Now, we're supposed to be searching for Hiroka Zong. Let's see what our orders are before we infiltrate this building here. Extraction Team Sunset Valley. We lost contact with our team in the Sunset Valley region. Your orders are to investigate the situation and make sense of what's happened. We have provided you with the last known location of Hiroka Zong, our liaison in the region, who managed to send a distress signal. We haven't been able to contact anyone in the Sunset Valley. Situation Unknown. Alright, so we are at the location. We know that this person sent out a distress signal and then disappeared. So we are going to hit G on our keypad here, and we're going to go over to character weapons. And as we don't need any blocks just this moment, this is our light armor block, we can also hit Control 2 and go to our second toolbar. And on our second toolbar, we're going to drag some stuff down. Let's see. Actually going to put our weapon in slot 1. And then we're going to go to character tools, and I'm going to drag down the welder. I'm going to put the grinder, and I'm going to put the hand drill here. That way, Control 1 will give us this toolbar. We might need that, but I don't want to mess that one up just to put in our weapon. So we have our weapon out. We can hit 1. Alright, slide a mag in there and head on over here. Let's see. We're looking for this person, but there seems to be some sort of attack. There's an unknown signal over there. And that might be somewhere. It looks like there's a station or something on top of that hill. So let's head on over here. Which one? This one over here looks like it's the most on fire. Can't get in there just yet. Okay, well, let's head over to this one. See if anybody's in there. Well, that vent's on fire. Got a beds. What's in the locker? Nothing? Okay. I don't see this Zong individual. Hiroko Zong. I don't see her. Is she in the shower? No, not in the shower. I don't see her, but I do see this vent that's on fire. Let's see. Pull out our welder. If we pull out our welder, we can kind of get close to it and see what we need to fix it. Looks like we need some construction components, motors, computer, steel plate. So we could actually make some of that to repair that, but we're looking for the Zong character. Let's get our pistol out again. Let's see if we can find her in one of these buildings. She could be in there, hopefully not, because that door is kind of buggered. Let's open up here. Oh, that's got another, we see the signals kind of in our heads-up display. We can hit tab to remove certain things from a heads-up display so that it looks maybe a little more immersive. But those that information is pretty useful at times too. Let's see, we can look to see anything in the compartments. No. It does say that the kitchen is online. Alright, that's good. We'll leave this heads-up display on. The terminals, everything would be connected there. We'd see everything, I think. So, no. In the toilet area, we could use the bathroom number 2, but we don't need to. Let's shut that door so we don't let any wild animals inside. Well, let's see. Let's pull out our... pull out this and see what we need to fix this door. Construction components, small steel tubes will at least make it functional, looks like. Let's see, we don't have any of that, but one thing we can do, well, let's kind of just see what else is over here. There's the battery. Is there any components in here? No. There's a refinery here, and that looks like what might be smoking. And it appears pretty damaged. Yeah, quite a bit of damage there. Well, one way we can get materials is this is her base, or this is her last known location where she sent the signal from. And probably from that beacon up there, and that beacon looks like it's pretty damaged too. Looks like we have a city down there. Yep, right down there. Looks like we have some sort of... That's probably the main colony. We have some farms, looks like, over there with the little wind turbines and look like fields. We have a station up there on the hill. Let's see what else we have here. Anything else up the valley? Looks like there's something up the valley there. And looks like there's a place right over there. So we've got a number of locations to investigate. The closest being this one right down the hill here. We could probably run down there and see if there's anybody there, because we are looking for this woman, so... But we also don't want this place to go up in flames either. Let's see. We need to get this door open. That's like our first responsibility, I think. To get this door open, we need construction components and small steel tubes. So we should be able to get that just by mining some rock. Or we can also tear down something. Let's leave our quad there. No, that's a lot farther than it looks, actually. Why don't we just do a little mining of some rock here? We've got some hillsides we could kind of dig into. Why don't we pull out our drill? If we walk around with our drill, it's also kind of an ore detector. So it will let us see where we can mine, where we might find certain ore. So we might wander around just a little bit, see if we see any ore pop up on our screen here. And if not, we can just mine into the hillside and get all of the ore we need through the stone, or at least all we need just for that. So this is, I mean, you know, we could just mine right here in this hillside. Now, one of the ways we can do that, I like to crouch, hit C, so you can get a little closer to the ground. The drill doesn't quite reach when you're standing up. And if you hold the right mouse button, we can just remove a whole lot of dirt without picking up any ore. So if we stand back, we can see that we've already made a pretty good indention in the ground here. Let's go a little deeper. What we're doing is we're going down until we can see gray, kind of a grayish colored rock. And we're trying to go in an angle so that we can climb right back out of this hole pretty easy. So just digging down. We'll probably eventually get far enough where we're mining under the road, but that's okay. We're just going to keep going until we find stone. Let's see here. Okay. That's a good little hole here. And we can hit L for our suit lights. It turns on and off our suit lights there. Aha! We found some of that gray rock now. So why don't we go ahead and hit the left mouse button, and we can hold F at the same time while we're mining. And you'll notice our backpack right there above our hotbar is filling up with ore, since we're holding the F key down, which is the key to pick up ore. And then, you know, you can also see that we can pick up some here. So it's a little steep, but, you know, we were able to find some gray. There's also some gray right there, it looks like. We could have got stone maybe a little closer. Let's turn off our lights. Well, actually, turn our lights back on. We'll go back down. Yeah, see, we could have gotten stone right there. But we'll go down here, we'll pick up this one, and we'll kind of start leveling off. We're still crouched, so we'll stand up, and we'll kind of try to level off our drilling. And just go straight, since we're in a rock bed right here, where the best mineral is. Okay, our suit told us that we were full.
Inventory full.
See, inventory full, so we'll come on out of here. And that way we're not too far away from our miner here. And if we get this refiner working, we'll be able to just dump it in that refiner there, but for now, we've got to throw it into our ship. And if we go right here at stone, and we can double click stone and it'll put as much in here as it can hold. Now if we can see right here the volume, and it is at max capacity with that amount of stone in there. We have a little bit left, but what we want to do is go over to production. Excuse me. Yeah, we want to go over to production and we want to go to ingots, because what we need to make are iron ingots. The reason I say that is because we need construction components, and that requires iron ingots. We also need some small steel tubes, which unfortunately it doesn't look like we can make here. So we may have to go scavenge for small steel tubes, but we can make the construction components, steel plate, and that sort of thing. And or we could get that refinery or assembler fixed that's in there. There is an assembler in this building, it looks like, with a refiner and a survival kit, all that stuff inside this building. It looks like there probably is an assembler, so it should allow us to make the tubes. But for now, what we need is construction components. I think we needed about 20. So if we hold down Control key and click on construction components twice, that will give us 20. Shift does 100, Control does 10, and Control Shift does 1,000. So that's what we're going to use over here on the ingots. We want to continually make ingots anytime we drop stone in here. So we're going to hold Control Shift, click, and that will do 1,000. So now you can see that under production, we have 1,000 if we have stone. And we need to look at our... So now all we need to do is turn our truck on. So we have it off. And I don't know, let's see, ATV batteries are off. Large batteries, so let's turn them on. And now we should be able to see production. So we are producing iron ingots now. And as soon as that's finished, it will start making our construction components. So let's go over to our inventory and add more stone, the other little bit of stone we had. We could head down and start making some more. Now we do have, as this stone is being processed, we're getting nickel, silicon wafer, and iron ingots as a byproduct of the process. Now you're using those iron ingots to make the construction components. So let's grab those construction components by holding Control and clicking, or double clicking. Either one will move that item over. Control click will move 10 at a time. Double clicking will move all of the stack. So let's head over here to this door. Switch to our welder, and looks like we needed only 7, so we'll have a few extra. Let's hold left button. Alright, we've added the construction components, and now we need 4 small steel tubes. So let's go see if we can find some small steel tubes in one of these buildings. Let's check here. So we're going to switch to our grinder. We're going to look at this bed right here. Does this bed have small steel tubes? It does. And that bed has small steel tubes. So we don't need 2 beds, or 3 beds as it looks like. So why don't we take a little bit from this, grind it down. If we keep grinding down below the small steel tubes, now if we look at our inventory, we have 8 small steel tubes. Now we don't need the bed, but we do need to get this door open so we can see if Hiroko Zong is inside this building. So let's pull out our welder. Let's weld up. Let's look at it. Weld up these small steel tubes, and we need some motors. So we do need 2 motors. I think we can make motors over here. Let's see. And the production, and we need, did we say 4 of those? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just left clicking one at a time to make 4 motors. Let's hope to make motors, it takes iron ingots and nickel. And it looks like we will have enough to make what we need. So we're going to switch over our inventory and double click. Take 4. Let's head on over here with our welder and see if we can add these, because we needed 2. And we need a display. 1 display. Let's see if we can make 1 display. Production. 1 display coming up. There we go. So let's take that display over here. Let's get this thing functional, maybe. 2 computers and 6 interior plates. So one of the things you can do is you can right click on an item and it says components added to build planner. So now when you come back over here, you can hit G. We're going to right click and remove that, but we can hit G and we actually just hover over this and see what we need. 2 computers, 6 interior plate, 12 construction components, and 8 steel plate. So of that, let's see here. If we look at this, so we don't need the interior plate. Oh, we do. Those are going to be the things that we need left when we right click. Well, let's save it real quick. Yes. Now it does auto save our progress, but I like to save a little more often. So now we have what we need to build. Now, if we come over here and middle click on this, it says cannot withdraw. But if we alt middle click, it will deposit components we need, or it will withdraw all the components we need. So let's look at this and go to our production. Okay. Now under production, now the other thing we can do is come up here and right click. Never mind. What I meant was we can come over here. So we notice we have the 4. We've put inside our ATV here everything that we had on in our inventory that we didn't necessarily need. You know, that wasn't our gun and our basic tools. Now that's something that you can do by basically by alt middle clicking. So all components will be deposited in it. So now what we need to do is we need to come over here and we can look at our build planner. And we need 2 computers and 6 interior plate to start with. So let's do that. Okay, 1, 2, and 6 interior plate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So now we've got these 2 computers. Let's go to our inventory. There's 6 interior plate, 2 computers. We're going to need some more construction components. Let's go see what we can weld up now with these components. Okay. Well, that was enough right there to make it functional. So let's come over to the door here and hit F. And let's see if we can get the door open. Well, we're going to have to do a little bit more repair on it. It does say that it's functional, though. So it doesn't look like it's going to work, even if we get it all, because we don't have access to it. So we're going to show you another thing that you can do, is the grinder. So we can come right up here to this door, and we can see, and when we've put some items into it, as we grind it, we can grind it down. There we go. So that's enough for us to see inside of it. Got the basic structure of it gone. There's just a bit of skeleton left. We'll leave the skeleton there. What we need to do is get inside this building and see if Miss Zong is in here. Hello, Miss Zong, are you in here? No? Okay. Well, as we thought, there's the refiner there. There's a cargo container. Let's see, anything in the cargo container? No. We have a broken survival kit, a broken basic refiner, a broken basic assembler. But we can put some things in cargo here if we need to. Let's check these crates here. Nothing in freight. And if they're stacked together, usually you see all of the items that are in each crate, even when looking at one. What about here? Nope, nothing in there. Now the survival kit is pretty damaged, I think. Let's look at it. Not too bad. Medical components, motors, display. Well, we got some of that in our pocket right now. Let's see what we can... So it's the 3 medical components that we do not have. We also, I don't think we can make those on our ATV. Let's look. Production. Nope. So we're going to have to get this assembler fixed up to be able to stop that smoking, because the assembler will produce medical components with silver ingots, nickel, and iron. Now the problem is that we don't have any silver ingots, and that refiner can't produce silver ingots. It will not be able to process in a basic refiner silver. So I think we are kind of at a loss. We know the Miss Zong is not here. We've checked the facility. We don't see her. She's not up there at the relay. So I think it's time. We have night. Night is upon us, and we can't actually use the bed. I mean, we can enter it, and we can lay down in the bed like we are now. But we can't actually sleep. So now this thing over here needs 10 motors, construction components to fix this vent here. That is something that probably... The beacon is broken. Air vents in and out are broken. AI is... The bed is one we broke. Door 2 we kind of broke. Survival kit is broken. So we do have a working wind turbine though. So we do have power here. Hence the reason the doors open and close. So I don't think this is going to continue to burn the whole place. We're not going to burn the place down, even though this seems to be on fire. We've got to get some medical components or some silver. So that's kind of where we're at. Now our mission is to find Miss Zong. So, uh-oh. What was that? Lightning? Oh boy. Sounded like we had a bolt of lightning or a gunshot. I don't know which. So let's hop in the quad. Let's release the parking brake. Let's turn on the engine here, and let's head on down to this facility down this way. We've got this base right down here that we saw in the daylight. We should take the road, but you know, we're in an ATV. What could happen? Just take it slow. Go down the hill. You know, keep holding the brake a little bit. Holding the back key to apply brake, or the S key on the keyboard. And where is this? I thought this base. Let's see here. Where is this base that we saw that was down there? It's not that one down there, is it? Maybe it is. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, let's head down this way. I've got a... Could turn on our radar too. Kind of scope the place out as we're going. Alright, we're here at another place right here. Wonder if there's anybody here. So far we haven't found anybody from the colony. Got a little garage here. Oops. I would back in, but it's not my garage. So let's apply the parking brake. Let's power down everything, and let's hop out. Okay. Let's see. There's the garage. Let's see if anybody's home. in the house. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Somebody's suit. Hello? Anybody? Let's look over here. Some sort of garage facility. Looks like maintenance or something. Hello? Anybody home? I'm not seeing anybody. Hello? No, there's nobody in the bathroom, nobody in the shower. No, okay. Nobody cooking. Their screen is off fine. Let's see what's in the crate here. Ah, we found another data pack. Let's see what we can add to this story. Arturo Abbott, PDR. New message from K33PD. I know what you are doing with your Clang Cola. It's clever, but anyone who's tasted actual Clang Cola will find it watered down. You have a pretty nice business going on, so consider me your partner. You can leave my share 60% every first day of the month in your ice cave. As long as business goes smoothly and I get my share, everyone will be happy. Make sure to destroy this message after reading it. In your ice cave. Huh. Wonder what he meant by ice cave. Not sure, but we could take that data pad with us. Kind of keep a record of what's going on. And what we find is through our investigation. So far, I don't know if people have been abducted or what. I don't see anybody here. Yeah, there's so we have some space credits we'll take then, and this is the Clang Cola. They said it was watered down. I don't know if I want to drink it. I don't. He had it watered down in quotes. What do we have here? Nothing. So somebody's cleaned him out. Nothing there except 100 credits. Well, we'll hang on to the credits. It might be that we can return them to the rightful owner. See if... Hello? Is anybody in the garage? Hello? Anybody? No? I have like a cage here. There's a... Let's see what's in here. Ah, we found 10 power cells. Those could come in handy. And another power kit. Power cells will be handy for our ATV, I believe. There we go. Unknown signal. We have another unknown signal. Up that way. Oh, okay. So, not sure what that is, but let's see. We can access the storage here. Looks like we have basic assembler, lockers, small cargo container. So there is some ice in the small cargo container. I'm not sure we need that just yet. Might be handy to take. I don't know. Let's see. Don't really want to steal... Ah, we have some construction components. We could use those. I don't want to steal people's stuff if they're just, hiding out somewhere. Let's see. Maybe they, like I said, maybe they've been abducted or something. There's the cargo container. Oh, he's got some grow lights, black lights in there. It looks like. Wonder what he's growing. Let's go check it out. Let's see. Ah. Got some purple grow lights going here. What is this? I wonder if this is a legal plant. Probably on this planet. No laws against it. Let's check this locker here. Aha! We found another data pad. Some more Clang Cola. A little bit of ice. We'll take the ice. Let's see what we have here in this data pad manufacturing process. Clang Cola manufacturing process. So now we're said it was watered down, so we're going to find out what's in it. Per 10 liters of Clang Cola, ice from secret ice cave. So that's the second time they've talked about a secret ice cave. Homegrown spices. I guess that's the spices we're seeing here. Finely ground gravel. He put gravel in the Clang Cola. Wow. So 15 grams of finely ground gravel. Manufacturing. Ground the gravel and spices into fine dust. Add the dust into a vat containing the plain cola. Add the ice into the mix. Profit. So in other words, he's only putting 5 liters of plain cola to a whole lot of liters and then putting it back in the cans. Oh man. So follow coordinates available. Create a GPS marker to his ice cave. Let's see what we have here. We don't really need the gravel. We did take the ice. We could take this ice too. Sure not going to hurt. Except we'd have to go to the small container to get it. It's there. Let's go over here to the small storage container and let's grab that ice. It doesn't weigh too much. We don't need the gravel. We're not planning on following his manufacturing process, I don't believe. We are still looking for something that would provide us either silver. What does that say? Abbott's Imports. Abbott's Imports. So this was Abbott here, and he had a import business, plain cola. Oh, we've got something out here near the wind turbine. Let's see what's in the boxes here. More gravel. And that's going to be gravel too, because it's the same. And some scrap metal. We'll take the scrap metal because we can disassemble it or process it. Let's see. Oh my goodness, what? Oh boy. I don't think they've been abducted. Are you Abbott? Hello? I don't think he's got much to tell us. Hoping it wasn't the hoping it wasn't the plain cola. I've got like 12 cans on me. I'm not sure I should drink it. Let's see. Anybody else here? Hello? Oh boy, I wonder what happened to Abbott there. He looks like he's been dead a little while. Let's go up on this ladder. Make sure there's nobody up here. We do have a beacon here. What kind of parts can we get off of this beacon? It is fully functional. Small steel tubes, construction components, interior plate. So at the moment we're going to leave it, but it's good to know what's in there. Yeah. Yep, I don't... A poor chap right down there, looks like. Poor guy. He, doesn't look like he's doing so hot. Well, we do have something we can report back to the station. Let's get over to our ATV, hop in, and use the radio. Get out of this rain. Hello? Hello? Yes. I'm sending a message back to the station. We have found one member of the colony. Yes, one member of the colony. And that member of the colony is deceased. And it looks like he's been out for quite some time now. We are turning on our hazard lights as this is now a hazardous zone. And we will continue our investigation to find out more. Apparently Abbott has been the gentleman, I think, behind the building here. He has been doing some crazy manufacturing with plain cola. Hoping that it's not the reason why he's dead. Somebody found him, or somebody, or his cola got him. I don't know which. Perhaps somebody found out he was under or performing some kind of manufacturing process with this plain cola, and somebody got rid of him. We're not sure yet. But we were given some GPS coordinates, and we are going to investigate those coordinates here momentarily. Over and out. Alright, let's look at our GPS. So, we were supposed to set that GPS, or let's look at our inventory. So this is the manufacturing process, and it says right here, this is the GPS. So if we create a GPS marker, that should give us a location to whatever he was looking for, or his ice cave, so to speak. Let's hop out of the vehicle again. Let's see what we can find. Surely his ice cave must not be too far away. Wonder if it's back here where he was headed. All we're getting is unknown signal. Perhaps it's one of those unknown signals, or perhaps we just have to get closer before it shows up. So here we go. Let's hop in there. Let's hit our scanner. Turn on our radar. So we've got the city over here that we could kind of head to. Let's head down through this ravine here. Be careful not to... There we go. Let's head down through here. Head on towards this town. Perhaps we'll find this ice cave he was talking about later. We're not seeing where it might be. Alright, we're just heading on down this way. Looks like they've got a force field in place. Should be able to pass into the force field. Let's hope we don't find any more bodies. Maybe there's somebody here that can tell us what's been going on. Surely the force field has kept them safe. Welcome to Sunset Valley. Alright, we are in Sunset Valley here. Let's, I guess just... Let's see. We should probably park out of the way in case they have some more vehicles coming through here. Oh boy. It's kind of hard to steer backwards. Okay. We will turn the wheel. Let's back up here. Okay, slowly. Let's look, see how much farther we have. Back up slow. There we go. We can initiate the lock. There on our keypad, we are locked. Now we should be recharging our battery if the facility has power. And we can leave. Let's hit K to look at our control panel. Let's look at the battery, or the large ATV battery. And it says input, current input, stored power 46, 45. So we got 1 day to deplete, and it doesn't look like we're getting any kind of charge from this station. So let's hop out. Let's just see what this kind of... This is probably to drop off ore, I would think. Access denied, so we don't have access. That's probably part of the reason. But our ATV can stay there for now. Let's see. This looks like maybe this is the welcome visitor center. Maybe. Hello? Uh-oh. Let's see. Hello. I don't think he's doing very well. I don't think there's any way we can check his pockets. There's a data pad or something there, but No, we can't investigate. Hello, sir. I'm sorry to see what's happened to you. Wish you could tell me what's going on here. Looking in the windows. Let's scout the perimeter here. This looks like it is the Eyeball family? Ebal, Isaac, Jeanette, and Chris. Hello? Knock knock. Hello? Anybody in here? So that would have been Isaac, Jeanette, and Chris. So that's probably Isaac over there. Sadly. Well, maybe we'll find Jeanette and Chris alive. Colony saved. Good. Hello? No. Don't see. There's a door there. Let's check and see what's in the boxes here. Well, we found some gold ore. And that should be the same box, so... because they're stacked. Hello? Anybody here? No? No. Got beds, storage lockers. Let's see what's in here. Wow, they had some money here. Space credits. And this is from Isaac Eobale. Eobale's the family, Eobale family. Now let's stick that right over here, and let's Isaac Eobale. Let's see what he has to say here. Email, new message from Hiroko Zong. Okay, so this was from Hiroko Zong, the AGI liaison. At this stage, the colony doesn't have to be profitable. Sunset Valley is a true frontier colony requiring some frontier spirit. I know the logistics are a nightmare, but for this purpose, we are looking for and identifying those old bunkers and making sure they ain't any active anti-air turrets left. After the surrounding area is safe, we are going to start working on a landing site to make the logistics easier. So apparently there were, or still are, bunkers with anti-air turrets. We better be careful. And this was Hiroko Zong. I don't know if they've taken them all out or not, but we better keep our eyes peeled. I don't think it was turrets that did this to everyone. I've got a suspicion that I'm not going to find anybody alive at this point, but we're hopeful. Alright, there's a storage locker there. We found some canvas and another data pad. Let's read it. Valley of Mystery. This is 1 of 4. Sunset Valley News 1 of 4. Rumors say that they are vaults of untold riches left behind by space pirates. Colony authorities say they are extremely dangerous and urge people to report any possible occasion to them. Some say they are old forgotten facilities, once used by the infamous Results-Oriented Science, RDS. So what really are these old, moldy underground bunkers? The truth might be a combination of all of those theories. Not many people know that the sewers of Sunset Valley is actually one of those old bunkers. Ah, okay. During the construction of the apartment buildings, construction workers accidentally breached the bunker. While the bunker is said to have contained some valuables, it did also contain active turrets, which resulted in several injuries. It is also true that RDS and several facilities in the region but the whereabouts of those has long since been forgotten. Owen Quinn, Sunset Valley News. So an Owen Quinn talked about these underground bunkers. And also Miss Zong knew about them, and that's who we're looking for. So far, I don't think we found a Miss Zong. We found Isaac and Abbott. We'll take along this data pad for review and submission to the facility, to the space station. Let's see what we can find here. This old gutted machine here. I don't know. Does it even work? Can we even get in the seat? Let's see. Yeah, we can. Looks like it has power. Let's see here. Yep, looks like it has some power. A small control seat. Gyro handling. ATV4. Ours is an ATV8. So, very, very neat. Our backpack is starting to fill up. And we're no closer to figuring out what's happened or finding Miss Song. We might check, we didn't check to see if there was anything in the cargo of this truck. Nope, nothing there. Always good to keep our eye out for resources. We don't know how long we're going to be down here. We have a mission to find Miss Zong. So let's drop off our stuff here. If we can kind of highlight that right there, even though it's connected. And this will hold a lot more. So let's drop off the ice. These data pads weigh 0.4, the scrap weighs 5. So let's drop the scrap, the gold. These power cells weigh a lot, so let's drop those off. We'll hold on to the space credits. If we find an ATM machine, we can log our credits that we found. That is part of our spoils that we get for this investigation. We'll drop the canvas. We'll keep these data pads on us for now. We'll drop the construction components and the interior plate. And I'm really not sure about drinking that cola, so we're going to drop it off too. I just don't know if I want to drink rocks and whatnot. We have a few rations and such that will sustain us for a little while. Let's see, which building? It's a pretty good sized place here. Let's see, the big one. Let's go in the big one. I mean, that's... Aha! There's just what we were talking about, an ATV. This place is... got some sort of... Oh, a grocery cart. It looked like a face there for a minute. But that must be like the Emporium or something where we can purchase groceries. Maybe they still have some. What's in these boxes here? Nothing? So this isn't a... Oh. You know, we ought to probably turn off the flashy lights from our truck. I just thought of that. Let's see here. Let's get in our truck and hit 6. That should turn off, and we can go ahead and power down the unit as well. Keep the parking brake on. Now power down the radar as well. Let's hop on out again. Let's head into the... Let's go back to the ATM. Since we have some credits, let's see what our account looks like. We have a 0 balance in our account. We have 1,300 credits, so let's deposit 1,300, not 13,000. Deposit. There we go. So now we have an account balance that we can use at another station. That allows us to purchase. Maybe we can buy some goods in here. Let's... Oh, wait a second. Okay, hello? Anybody in here? Let's see. Hello? Looking around? Oh, the shelves are bare as can be. Wow. So, the Emporium. We could buy Clang Cola. No, I think that's what that guy was doing. I think he was making the Clang Cola bad. What do we have here? The store. Let's click on that and see what we can purchase here. With the right... Well, we could purchase an enhanced welder or drill. With the 1,300, though, we barely have enough for an advanced welder. Med kit. We can get some better welders and tools there. Right now, I don't think we need anything. I mean, what we're looking for is silver or some medical components. So, as of right now, and the store, you know, would be useful later. So, that was an awfully big building for just this space. And it looks like there's a vent here. Huh. Let's see if there's another entrance to this building. There's a tunnel. Yep, there's some sort of place over here. Hello? Anybody here? This says the, looks like the contract office. Okay. Let's see. Let's come in here. We don't necessarily need a contract right now. Due to technical difficulties, contract descriptions are shown incorrect information. We thank you of your understanding. Somebody needs to learn how English. They have a broken English. We have currently 3 new contracts and 0 full-time jobs available. Well, I'm not looking for a full-time job. I'm actually looking for someone here. Hello? Anybody here? Contract type, acquisition, medical components. So somebody else was looking for medical components. Repair construction. So we need medical components. Let's go in here. Check this conveyor here. No, nothing. We got some, of course, cosmic coffee. Now that's something I could sink my teeth into. Not that clean cola. So I don't think he's messed with the coffee. Surely not. So let's consume that. Oh, there we go. That's refreshing. Yeah, I have a little coffee. Been needing a coffee ever since I got in here. So that's the contract office. Not looking to get a contract. Right here. So these are the contracts that they put on data pads. So let's see. Medical components. That's kind of what we're looking for. It says, information provided by the employer. We have lost a container of medical components and are willing to pay 10,000 credits, space credits, for anyone who can provide us a supplement of 6 medical components. Yeah, I understand that. And also we've got information provided by the employer. If anyone comes across a set of 5 items known as zone chips, we would pay very well. 5 million? Wow, is that 5 million? No, yeah, that's 500,000. So 500,000 for them. Locating these items is extremely important for the survival of the colony, and we beg anyone in possession of one to bring it to us. Zone chips. I don't know what that is, but for $500,000, I'll sure keep my eyes out. And then this one here. Information provided by the employer. We are constructing a hydrogen storage and transfer system for our startup company, Coslos Hydrogen. Well, you're looking for anyone with sufficient skill to complete the construction project for us. We are willing to pay 24,000 space credits after the work has been completed. Victor Coslos. Coslos Hydrogen was being repaired or constructed. I wonder if they had like a... Could it have been a freak hydrogen? We'll leave those contracts there. Could it have been some kind of freak hydrogen experiment or debacle that caused everyone to perish? I don't see. We just saw that one Isaac guy. Oh, there's some crates here. Let's see what we have. Oh, we got some metal scrap there. And another ATM machine. We've already deposited our funds. Let's go around. There's another door here. Some sort of Freddy's Bar and Nightclub. Okay, well, surely that's where people would hold up if they were here. So let's see what's on the menu here. We got a Zoxito, Clango Libre, Merrick's Vision, Reactor Leak. That's some pretty pricey drinks there. Good Ale, Medieval Lager, and Conveyor Porter. Well, that's more my speed. Get me a beer here. Now, I do like a cocktail, but that's more my price. Yep. So, well, let's see here. Let me take a seat here. This is the facility. And this is where we're at, investigating right there in that little building. So, we are definitely on the lookout for whoever might be here. So that brings us to the end of this episode of investigating the space colony. When we return, we will be searching for more possible survivors, or at least bodies, and learning a bit more about the mystery that is the space colony disaster. Let's see if we can uncover what has happened and find Miss Zong. Perhaps if anybody is still alive, perhaps she is. Stay tuned for our next adventure. Thank you, everyone, and this has been Tech Wizard Stream. Thank you for joining us, and if you do like this episode, and if you have got to the end of it, definitely think about liking and subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and until next time.